Have you ever found yourself making endless, weary trips to the bathroom in the quiet hours of the night 4, 5, or even 6 times only to drag yourself back to bed feeling utterly depleted, deeply frustrated, and perhaps wondering if this is simply the inevitable march of aging? Let me assure you, you are absolutely not isolated in this experience, and critically, this is not merely a normal consequence of growing older. In fact, it's an urgent, undeniable signal from your body indicating that something more profound might be amiss. Whether the underlying cause stems from your bladder, prostate, kidneys, or even your heart, frequent nighttime urination, medically known as Nocturia, is insidiously stealing your precious sleep and posing a serious threat to your overall health. This persistent disruption significantly elevates the risks of severe cardiovascular disease, cognitive decline, and an unceasing sense of weariness. In this eye-opening video, we are about to unveil the top 8 concealed reasons why you're consistently compelled to wake up and urinate so often, ranging from seemingly innocuous daily habits to grave health warnings you simply cannot afford to disregard. Stay with us until the very conclusion, because the paramount underlying factor is something the vast majority of seniors never even consider, and rectifying it could profoundly transform your sleep, dramatically boost your energy levels, and potentially even save your life. Let's initiate this vital revelation now and empower you to reclaim your nights. If you're watching this video, comment information right now. Let's begin by discussing what might be the single most important point. Your heart may be the silent culprit. It may sound astonishing, but your heart could very well be the hidden force driving your frequent nighttime urination, a condition universally recognized as nocturia. When your heart's crucial pumping efficiency is compromised, often a consequence of conditions such as congestive heart failure or a general weakening of cardiac function, fluid can gradually accumulate throughout your body during the day. This fluid tends to settle particularly in your lower extremities, manifesting as swollen ankles or legs by evening. However, as night falls and you recline to sleep, gravity no longer exerts its downward pull on this fluid, keeping it contained in your legs. Instead, it undergoes a crucial redistribution, flowing back towards your core and kidneys. This sudden influx overwhelms your kidneys, which, in their diligent effort to maintain fluid balance, process it into urine. This excess urine then overfills your bladder, compelling you to wake up multiple times throughout the night. This isn't merely an annoyance that disrupts your slumber. It could be an early, critical warning sign of serious underlying heart issues, especially pertinent for older adults. Accompanying symptoms to watch for include persistently swollen ankles, an enduring sense of fatigue, difficulty lying completely flat without feeling breathless, or a distinct sensation of heaviness or pressure in your legs. These indicators collectively suggest that your heart is not effectively circulating blood, thus allowing fluid to dangerously accumulate. For seniors, age-related changes in heart function or previously undiagnosed conditions such as hypertension or coronary artery disease can significantly exacerbate this issue. Ignoring these profound symptoms could lead to a rapid deterioration of your heart health, making early and decisive action absolutely critical. Comment "Heart first" if you understand the paramount importance of cardiac health. The definitive solution if you're waking up 4 or more times a night to urinate: do not, under any circumstances, dismiss this alarming frequency as simply a normal part of aging. Immediately consult your healthcare provider and thoroughly discuss all your symptoms. Specifically request diagnostic tests, such as an echocardiogram, which provides a comprehensive evaluation of your heart's function and structure, or a BNPB-type natriuretic peptide blood test, which can be a key indicator of heart failure. Other critical signs to report without delay include any shortness of breath, recurrent chest discomfort, or noticeable swelling in your extremities. Early detection is undeniably vital, as many heart conditions are highly manageable with timely and appropriate medical intervention. In the interim, proactively adopt heart-healthy habits to support superior circulation and reduce fluid buildup. Elevate your legs during the day for 15 to 30 minutes, ideally above heart level, to encourage effective fluid movement back towards your core. Drastically reduce your sodium intake, as excessive salt consumption is notorious for worsening fluid retention. Integrate gentle, doctor-approved exercise, such as walking or swimming, into your daily routine to boost cardiac function and improve overall blood flow. If prescribed, diligently adhere to treatments like diuretics or medications specifically designed to strengthen your heart's pumping action. By proactively addressing your heart health, you will not only alleviate the burden on your bladder and significantly reduce nighttime awakenings, but also robustly protect your entire well-being, thereby paving the way for more restful, truly rejuvenating nights. Now, let's discuss another common factor: overloading your bladder with evening fluids. Proper hydration is a cornerstone of robust health, particularly crucial for seniors whose bodies depend on adequate water intake to support vital functions like digestion, circulation, temperature regulation, and cognitive clarity. However, while the directive to drink plenty of water is widely recognized, the precise timing of fluid consumption is equally, if not more, critical and is frequently overlooked. Many older adults, driven by a commendable desire to meet daily hydration goals, or simply accustomed to sipping beverages such as water, tea, or juice in the evening, may unintentionally inundate their bladders. This can happen when individuals attempt to catch up on hydration after a busy day, consume a full glass of water with evening medications, or simply partake in a comforting nocturnal ritual like a large cup of herbal tea. While these habits may seem entirely harmless, they can profoundly impact the quality of your sleep. The kidneys tirelessly continue to filter fluids during the night, albeit at a somewhat slower pace. Consequently, consuming substantial quantities of liquid in the evening can lead to a bladder that fills rapidly while you are attempting to rest deeply. For seniors who may already experience fragmented sleep due to age-related shifts in sleep architecture, these frequent nocturnal bathroom excursions can regrettably result in chronic sleep deprivation, pervasive daytime fatigue, mood fluctuations, and even an elevated risk of falls during dimly lit, sleepy treks to the restroom. Comment hydration harmony if you understand the importance of timing your water intake. The astute approach to minimize nighttime urination and safeguard your precious sleep involves adopting a strategic methodology to hydration. Prioritize the bulk of your fluid intake earlier in the day. Aim to consume the majority of your recommended daily water volume, typically 8 to 12 cups 64 to 96 ounces, though this can vary based on your body size, activity level, climate, and existing medical conditions between the moment you wake up and late afternoon. For instance, begin your day with a refreshing glass of water. Sip consistently during meals and breaks, and endeavor to conclude most of your active hydration by 6 p.m. After this designated time, significantly taper off fluids to allow your kidneys ample opportunity to process liquids thoroughly before bedtime. If you take medications in the evening, resist the strong urge to drink a full glass of water unless your doctor specifically recommends it. A small sip or two is usually entirely sufficient for swallowing pills. For those who genuinely enjoy evening beverages, consider opting for a caffeine-free, bladder-friendly alternative, such as a modest cup of soothing chamomile tea, and maintain minimal portions, for example, 4 to 6 ounces. Additionally, be vigilant about hidden sources of evening fluids, including savory soups, juicy fruits like watermelon, or nutrient-packed smoothies, all of which can contribute to undesirable bladder activity. By diligently implementing these thoughtful adjustments, you can substantially curtail nighttime bathroom visits, thereby fostering deeper, more truly restorative sleep and awakening feeling genuinely refreshed rather than utterly drained. If you are uncertain about your ideal fluid intake, it is always wise to consult a healthcare provider to tailor recommendations precisely to your specific health needs, especially if you have conditions like heart failure or kidney disease that critically affect fluid balance. Next, let's delve into the surprising impact of sitting too long during the day. In today's modern world, it is all too easy to fall into pervasive sedentary habits. Whether you're engrossed in a captivating novel, enjoying a beloved television series, diligently working on a hobby like knitting, or engaging in long, stimulating conversations with friends or family, extended periods of sitting are common. However, for seniors, spending prolonged periods in a seated or reclining position can have a surprising and detrimental impact on both bladder health and the quality of your sleep. When you remain largely stationary for hours on end, the relentless force of gravity causes fluid to accumulate and pool in your lower extremities, particularly your legs, ankles, and feet. This leads to a common condition known as dependent edema. This fluid buildup may go entirely unnoticed during your waking hours, especially if you're not experiencing overt swelling. Nevertheless, the moment you lie down at night to sleep, your body undergoes a crucial shift into a horizontal position. This allows the previously accumulated fluid to re-enter your bloodstream. This sudden redistribution of fluid profoundly overwhelms your kidneys, which respond by producing a significantly increased volume of urine at precisely the time when you are attempting to rest peacefully. The inevitable result? Multiple disruptive trips to the bathroom that fracture your sleep cycle, leaving you feeling groggy, irritable, and considerably less equipped to tackle the demands of the day ahead. Over time, this recurring pattern can unfortunately contribute to chronic sleep deprivation, which is directly linked to reduced cognitive function, a weakened immune system, and an overall diminished quality of life. Comment active aging if you believe in the power of movement. The effective solution is to actively counteract the detrimental effects of prolonged sitting by incorporating gentle, consistent movement into your daily routine. This approach effectively promotes healthy circulation throughout your body and proactively prevents unwanted fluid retention. Even small, incremental bursts of activity can yield a profound difference. Aim for a brisk 10 to 15-minute walk every 2 to 3 hours, whether it's a leisurely stroll around your home, a tranquil walk in your garden, or a familiar route in your neighborhood. If walking presents a challenge due to mobility issues, try simple seated exercises like gentle ankle circles, controlled leg lifts, or even simple toe wiggles to effectively stimulate blood flow. For those with significantly limited mobility, elevating your legs for 20 to 30 minutes in the late afternoon, ideally at a 45-degree angle, using comfortable pillows or a recliner can substantially help redistribute fluid before bedtime, thereby reducing the likelihood of bothersome nighttime urination. If you find yourself spending a significant portion of your day seated, consider utilizing a timer or a smartphone application to provide gentle reminders to stand, stretch, or move briefly every hour. Compression stockings, if recommended by your doctor, can also be a valuable aid in preventing fluid buildup in the legs. These small, manageable changes not only robustly support bladder health, but also significantly improve overall circulation, reduce swelling, and dramatically enhance your energy levels. By staying proactive about movement, you can effectively minimize nocturia, enjoy more restful and uninterrupted sleep, and wake up feeling truly revitalized. If you notice any persistent swelling or discomfort in your legs, it is crucial to consult a healthcare provider to rule out any underlying conditions like heart or kidney issues that may be contributing to edema. I believe you're truly enjoying this video. Before we continue, make sure you subscribe, like and share this video. Comment wonderful if you're enjoying this video. This time, let's turn our attention to the ways that late-night snacks can tragically sabotage your sleep. For many individuals, indulging in a small snack before bed feels like a comforting, almost essential ritual, perhaps a handful of salty crackers, a bowl of rich ice cream, or a few sweet cookies to perfectly cap off the day. However, these seemingly innocuous late-night indulgences can, in reality, wreak considerable havoc on both your bladder and your sleep quality, particularly for older adults. Foods that are notably high in salt content, such as crispy chips, savory pretzels, or various processed snacks, actively cause your body to retain water as it diligently works to balance sodium levels. This retained fluid is subsequently processed by your kidneys, often during the night, leading directly to increased urine production and frequent, disruptive bathroom trips. Similarly, sugary snacks, including delectable desserts or sweetened beverages, can irritate the bladder, a problem particularly pronounced for those with diabetes or poorly controlled blood sugar. Excess glucose in the bloodstream can unfortunately spill into the urine, dramatically increasing urine volume and triggering a heightened sense of bladder urgency. For seniors whose bodies may already be more sensitive to various dietary triggers, these late-night snacks can transform what should be a peaceful, restorative night into a frustrating, exhausting cycle of waking, urinating, and then struggling intensely to fall back asleep. Over time, this chronically disrupted sleep can lead to pervasive daytime fatigue, noticeably reduced mental clarity, and even a higher risk of mood disorders. Comment smart snacking if you're ready to make better choices. The optimal solution involves a crucial rethinking of your evening eating habits. The goal is to prioritize foods that are unequivocally gentle on your bladder and inherently supportive of truly restful sleep. Aim to finish your last substantial meal of the day at least 3 to 4 hours before bedtime. This critical window allows your body ample time to thoroughly digest food and process fluids. If you genuinely feel the need for a bedtime snack, choose a small, protein-rich option that will neither cause a rapid spike in blood sugar nor lead to unwanted fluid retention. Excellent examples include a hard-boiled egg, a small handful of unsalted nuts like almonds or walnuts, a thin slice of lean turkey, or a modest portion of plain Greek yogurt. It is essential to rigorously avoid salty, sugary, or highly processed foods, as well as known bladder irritants such as caffeine, alcohol, spicy foods, or acidic fruits, for example, citrus. Furthermore, beverages like soda, fruit juice, or sweetened tea should also be strictly avoided in the evening, as they can significantly exacerbate bladder irritation. To accurately pinpoint specific dietary triggers that might be affecting you, consider diligently keeping a food and symptom diary for 1 to 2 weeks. Meticulously note what you consume, precisely when you consume it, and how often you wake up to urinate. This detailed record can be incredibly helpful for you and your doctor to identify recurring patterns and make targeted, effective adjustments. By diligently adopting these bladder-friendly eating habits, you will substantially reduce nighttime urination, enjoy deeper and more profoundly restorative sleep, and awaken feeling far more energized and ready to confidently embrace the new day. Moving on, let's discuss how mistimed medications can disrupt your nights. Medications are frequently essential for effectively managing chronic conditions such as hypertension, heart failure, or kidney disease. However, the precise timing of when you take these vital drugs can profoundly and unexpectedly affect your sleep quality. Diuretics, commonly and aptly referred to as water pills, are specifically prescribed to assist the body in eliminating excess fluid and sodium, a function that is absolutely critical for managing conditions like congestive heart failure, generalized edema, or persistently high blood pressure. Nevertheless, these powerful medications inherently increase urine production, and taking them in the late afternoon, or even worse, in the evening, can inevitably lead to a surge in urine output precisely during the night. Similarly, certain blood pressure medications, such as ACE inhibitors or beta blockers, can, as a side effect, possess diuretic properties or directly stimulate kidney activity, thereby contributing to nocturia. For seniors who may already contend with age-related sleep challenges, such as lighter sleep phases or an increased difficulty in falling back asleep after waking, these medication-induced bathroom trips can regrettably lead to chronic sleep disruption, pervasive daytime exhaustion, and a diminished overall sense of well-being. Comment medication mastery if you're taking control of your prescription schedule. The definitive solution involves a proactive collaboration with your healthcare provider to meticulously optimize the timing of your medications. The goal is to align their intake with your body's natural rhythms and, consequently, minimize disruptive nighttime awakenings. For diuretics or any blood pressure medications that have diuretic effects, make sure to inquire if it's safe and beneficial to take them in the morning or early afternoon, ideally 6 to 8 hours before your usual bedtime. This crucial timing allows your body ample opportunity to process the excess fluid during your waking hours. Crucially, never adjust your medication schedule without explicit consultation with your doctor, as the timing can significantly impact both the efficacy and the safety of these drugs. To prepare for this important conversation, diligently maintain a detailed journal for 1 to 2 weeks. In this journal, meticulously record when you take each of your medications, how often you wake up to urinate during the night, and crucially, how rested or fatigued you feel in the morning. Share this invaluable, personalized information with your doctor to help them accurately identify whether medication timing is indeed contributing to your nocturia. In certain cases, your doctor may also recommend alternative medications or adjusted dosages to specifically reduce nighttime urine production. Additionally, be keenly aware of other medications, such as those prescribed for diabetes or even common over-the-counter sleep aids that might indirectly affect bladder function. Discuss their timing with your doctor as well. By diligently making these necessary adjustments under expert medical guidance, you can significantly reduce those bothersome nighttime bathroom trips, protect the sanctity of your sleep, and profoundly improve your overall quality of life. Next, let's delve into the critical importance of not overlooking prostate or bladder warning signs. Frequent nighttime urination, or nocturia, is all too often casually brushed off as an inevitable and benign part of aging. However, it can, in fact, be a significant red flag for underlying health issues that demand immediate and serious attention. For men, one of the most prevalent causes is benign prostatic hyperplasia (BPH), a non-cancerous enlargement of the prostate gland that becomes increasingly common as men age. As the prostate grows larger, it can exert pressure against the bladder or the urethra, leading to a range of uncomfortable symptoms. These include a weak or hesitant urine stream, a frequent and urgent need to urinate, or a persistent sensation of incomplete bladder emptying, even when very little urine is actually present. For women, nocturia may frequently stem from weakened pelvic floor muscles, a common occurrence often due to childbirth, the natural process of menopause, or general age-related muscle loss. Such weakening can lead to symptoms like urinary urgency, stress incontinence, or an overactive bladder. Comment body signals if you're committed to listening to your body's warnings. Ignoring these significant signs can unfortunately lead to more serious complications. These might include recurrent urinary tract infections (UTIs), chronic bladder irritation and discomfort, or a worsening of existing sleep deprivation. The latter, in turn, can further exacerbate cognitive decline, contribute to mood disorders, and increase overall physical frailty. For both men and women, addressing these issues at an early stage is absolutely crucial for maintaining optimal bladder health, ensuring restful sleep quality, and preserving overall well-being. The proactive solution: pay close and vigilant attention to any changes in your urinary patterns and firmly resist the urge to simply dismiss them as just aging symptoms. Key symptoms to watch for include a noticeably weak or interrupted urine stream, any difficulty initiating urination, a persistent and nagging urge to urinate, dribbling after urination, or a feeling that your bladder isn't fully empty even after you've tried. If you observe any of these concerning signs, schedule an appointment with your healthcare provider promptly. For men, your doctor may recommend tests such as a prostate-specific antigen PSA blood test, a digital rectal exam (DRE), or an ultrasound to accurately assess prostate health. For women, a pelvic exam or urodynamic testing may be utilized to thoroughly evaluate bladder or pelvic floor function. Treatment options will vary depending on the underlying cause, but may include lifestyle changes, for example, specific pelvic floor exercises like Kegels for women, medications designed to relax the bladder or shrink the prostate, or, in some cases, minimally invasive procedures. Acting early can effectively prevent complications and significantly improve symptoms. To help track your symptoms, consider diligently keeping a bladder diary. In it, note the frequency, urgency, and volume of your urination, as well as any associated discomfort. By proactively addressing these warning signs, you will not only reduce bothersome nighttime bathroom trips, but also safeguard your bladder health, protect your essential sleep, and maintain your peace of mind for many years to come. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment wonderful insights below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Now, let's explore a less obvious, but equally impactful factor: hidden caffeine keeping your bladder awake. You might diligently avoid that afternoon espresso or conscientiously cut off coffee consumption after midday, yet caffeine can still stealthily infiltrate your evenings through less apparent sources, thereby disrupting your sleep by keeping your bladder in an undesirable state of overdrive. This pervasive stimulant lurks in places you might not even suspect: black or green teas, seemingly innocuous energy drinks, all types of cola, chocolate bars, various ice cream flavors, certain desserts, and even some common over-the-counter medications like specific pain relievers or cold remedies. Caffeine is a well-established diuretic, meaning it actively increases urine production, and it also tends to irritate the bladder's delicate lining, making it more sensitive and prone to urgency. This double whammy effect can directly lead to frequent nighttime bathroom trips, mercilessly robbing you of deep, truly restorative sleep. Beyond the immediate annoyance, chronic caffeine consumption late in the day can overstimulate your nervous system, making it much harder to relax and fall back asleep after waking up. For older adults, whose bladders may already be more sensitive due to age-related changes in muscle tone or nerve signaling, these effects can be particularly pronounced. Even small amounts of caffeine can have outsized impacts if your body metabolizes it slowly, which is a common physiological change as we age. Comment caffeine clarity if you're now more aware of hidden caffeine sources. The effective remedy to reclaim your restful nights is to transform yourself into a meticulous caffeine detective. Start by very carefully reading the labels on all beverages, snacks, and medications. Look for terms like caffeine, guarana, or cola nut, which are often subtle, sneaky sources of this stimulant. Aim to completely eliminate caffeine intake after 3 p.m., as it can take a considerable amount of time, anywhere from 5 to 10 hours, for your body to fully clear it from your system, depending on your individual metabolism. Swap out your usual caffeinated drinks for genuinely soothing, bladder-friendly alternatives like a small cup of calming chamomile tea, which is known for its mild calming properties, or a small glass of warm milk, which contains tryptophan to promote relaxation. Herbal teas such as refreshing peppermint or antioxidant-rich rooibos are also excellent caffeine-free options. To accurately identify your specific hidden triggers, consider diligently keeping a food and drink journal for a week. In it, note precisely what you consume, exactly when you consume it, and how often you wake up during the night. This detailed record can reveal surprising patterns, such as the impact of that seemingly harmless evening chocolate square or even decaf coffee, which still contains trace amounts of caffeine, thereby empowering you to make far more informed and beneficial choices. By rigorously cutting out late-day caffeine, you will not only calm your bladder, but also actively support deeper, uninterrupted sleep, leaving you feeling truly refreshed and genuinely energized for the day ahead. Next, let's consider the impact of uncontrolled blood sugar stirring your nights. Elevated blood sugar levels, even if you haven't been formally diagnosed with diabetes, can silently wreak havoc on your sleep by forcing your kidneys and bladder to overwork. When blood glucose levels are consistently elevated, often a result of a diet high in refined carbohydrates, sugary snacks, or insufficient physical activity, your kidneys go into overdrive. Their primary task becomes filtering out the excess sugar from your bloodstream. This intensive process significantly increases urine production, leading directly to more frequent and urgent trips to the bathroom, especially troublesome during the night. For older adults, this issue can be particularly insidious, as subtle blood sugar fluctuations may go largely unnoticed during the day, but manifest distinctly as disrupted sleep and excessive urination at night. These unwanted spikes can stem from various lifestyle factors, including a carb-heavy dinner. Think generous portions of white pasta, excessive bread or rich desserts, chronic stress, or a sedentary routine, all of which reduce your body's natural ability to regulate glucose effectively. Over time, uncontrolled blood sugar doesn't just disturb your sleep. It can place significant strain on your kidneys, increase systemic inflammation, and notably raise the risk of developing prediabetes or full-blown type 2 diabetes. For seniors, age-related declines in insulin sensitivity can unfortunately amplify these negative effects, making proactive management absolutely essential. Comment Glucose Guardian if you're mindful of your blood sugar. The key to calming your bladder and dramatically improving your sleep quality lies in effectively stabilizing your blood sugar. Begin by prioritizing balanced, nutrient-dense meals, with particular emphasis on your dinner. Focus on fiber-rich, low glycemic foods that release glucose slowly and steadily into your bloodstream. Excellent choices include leafy greens, cruciferous vegetables like broccoli or cauliflower, whole grains such as oats or quinoa, and legumes like lentils or chickpeas. Pair these with lean proteins: chicken, fish, tofu, and healthy fats, avocado, nuts, olive oil to further stabilize blood sugar levels and promote satiety. Rigorously avoid sugary drinks, highly processed snacks, and refined carbohydrates, especially in the evening, as they can cause rapid and problematic glucose spikes. To gain a clearer, more comprehensive picture of your blood sugar trends, ask your doctor for an HbA1c test, which provides an average measure of your blood glucose over the past 2 to 3 months. A fasting blood glucose test or continuous glucose monitoring, if recommended, can also provide invaluable real-time insights. Incorporate regular physical activity, even light movement like a leisurely 15-minute post-dinner walk, to significantly improve insulin sensitivity and reduce troublesome nighttime glucose fluctuations. By diligently taking these crucial steps, you will ease the burden on your kidneys, effectively reduce nighttime bathroom trips, and wake up feeling more rested and remarkably resilient. And there you have it, the 8 hidden reasons behind your frequent nighttime bathroom trips and the straightforward, yet profoundly powerful, steps you can take to reclaim your sleep and revitalize your health. From adopting smarter hydration strategies to conducting essential heart health checks, these deliberate changes hold the immense potential to truly transform your nights and energize your days. So, what specific insight have you learned today that resonated most deeply with you? Perhaps it's the realization that you need to cut back on evening fluids, integrate more movement into your daily life, or initiate a crucial conversation with your doctor about your heart or medications. We are genuinely eager to hear from you. Drop a comment below this video and share just one significant thing you've learned and plan to put into immediate practice to improve your life. Your personal story could undoubtedly inspire and empower someone else who is experiencing similar challenges. If you found this video incredibly helpful and insightful, please make sure to leave your valuable comment below. And most importantly, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for even more indispensable tips that will help you live stronger, sleep better, and truly thrive in your golden years. Here's to countless peaceful nights and vibrant, energetic days. Let's make it happen together. And before you leave, be sure to explore some of our other fascinating videos on the channel. There's a treasure trove of knowledge waiting to be discovered that could further enhance your journey to optimal health and well-being.